So today, what we're doing here today, I have some very pretty interesting news that you don't want to miss. All right. So I'm going to be detailing and launching our latest invention live today. So stay tuned to the end of this video. All right. So before jumping or rushing directly to our latest products, before I tell you what we have in store for you, I'll first going to touch on some of our old products like our 5000 watt energy saver and then our press iron energy saver. I'm going to touch on those two first before I then finally reveal the main reason for this video, which is our new and latest product. Let's get started. Alright, to start with, we have this pressing iron energy booster, load booster, that's what we call it. Look at it, this small device in my hand. So as small as it is very powerful, to be honest. What this device does is outstanding. So take for instance, usually it works only for pressing iron. You take your normal usual pressing iron, plug this into your socket, and then plug your pressing iron to this load booster. And what will this do? What will the load booster do? It's going to reduce the cost of electricity, the amount of electricity being consumed by that pressing iron. It's going to reduce it by 51%. That's what this load booster is going to do. It's going to reduce the amount of electricity being consumed by 51%. This is mind blowing, to be honest. So imagine what this will do for you. To get this in your hands, just log on to our website www.obairawoengineering.com. Or even though instead of typing www, you can just type go Obairawo Engineering. Just type it on Google, that's all, Obairawo Engineering, and then the first thing that comes up, that is our website. Click on it, and then you can get this load booster, pressing iron load booster. That's what it's called. Pressing iron load booster. You can go on our website, search for it there, and then place your order. This device is going to reduce the amount of electricity that is being consumed by pressing iron by 51%. Wow, that is huge. 51%. Hear me again, 51%. Your pressing iron. So your amount of electricity you buy at the end of the day will last way longer. If you are the type that iron clothes regularly, back to back, those kind of thing, you use your pressing iron, you have kids, they iron their uniform, they go to school every day. You need this, you understand? You need this in your home. Just plug in your pressing iron and then reduce the amount of electricity that you consume. Very wonderful device, nice to have. Check it out on our website and then place your order from there. That's that one. This is the very first device I'll be unveiling. There's nothing new. This is not the product I'm going to be launching today. I'm just bringing your notice to this, that we have this load booster. I'm bringing your notice to this. You understand? This is not our main product that we have today to launch, that I'm going to reveal to you. So to find out what we have in store at the end of this video, stay tuned to the end of the video. Alright, so that is that on this load booster. Now the next thing I'll be revealing to you is our 5000 watts energy saver. So you all must have seen this 5000 watt energy saver before. Most of us know what it does, everything about it, blah blah stuff. But yes, you can't just go ahead with this video, go to the end of this video without touching on this energy 5000 watt energy saver. Alright, let's quickly touch down on this guy and then know what it does, what it can do for you, and if you need one. Alright, so what does this device do? The name, as it says, energy saver, 5000 watt energy saver. What does it do? Let me explain. Let me challenge it for you to understand. So this energy saver does what it does. Does what the name says. It saves energy. It saves electricity. The amount of electricity that is being consumed by your home appliances. It can be used both at home, office, even for industrial machines. It can be used to reduce the cost of electricity that is being consumed. You understand what I'm trying to say? That's what this device does. So I hope you understand me. It reduces the cost of electricity that is being consumed by whatever appliance that is plugged into it. That's what the device is. You can see from the name, energy saver. It saves electricity. You understand? It saves electricity. That's what it does. Only it saves electricity. It reduces the cost, no matter what it is that you plug into it. Say for instance, you plug in probably you put in your inverter, whatever device, whatever it is that you use. Just plug into I'm going to explain how exactly to use it. I'm going to explain that in a minute. So just hang on. So whatever device it is, whatever home appliance you have that's consuming electricity, and then you keep have to buy. You can just solve all of that problem once and for all. All you have to do is just place an order for this on our website live. Just go live. Our website is live. Head on to our website, Obairawo. Just type in Obairawo on Google, Obairawoengineering.com on Google, and then you are on our website. The first link that pops up, that's our website. You click on it and then search for the device. Just type in 5000 watts and then place your order. That's what it does. So this device saves the amount of electricity that is being consumed by your home appliances by up to 50% or even more, depending on the plugged in appliance. So I'm going to detail properly the different features of this device, exactly how to use it, so that by the time you place another and then you won't get confused or you won't be lost at what do I do, from where do I start. I'm going to cover all of those today in this video. So to start with, let me start from this very nice interface, this very nice display. So I hope you can see very clearly what this energy saver looks like. So to start with, I'm going to start, actually, as you can see, it's nice, but for you to understand very well how this works, I need to start from this part. Yes, here. I don't know if you can see very clearly, but this part is called with this blue indicator, this blue light here. This blue light is called an indicator. This is the input section of the device. So I'm going to explain what the input does. This is the input, then what the output does, and then the function of all of these in front of the device. I'm going to explain each of them in detail, one after the other. So now, coming back to the input section of the energy saver. So we have this verse over this blue indicator. You understand? This blue indicator here, I hope you can see very clearly. You have this blue indicator here. So what does this indicator do? Whenever you plug in the power source, the input means the power source. Like, for instance, your inverter, if you have an inverter and you're going to use this device, you plug your inverter through this place, through this section of the device, this part of the device. This is where you plug your inverter into. It can be your inverter, it can be the electricity you're getting from the national grid, it can be generator, whatever it is. As far as it's the input, the power source, you're going to plug it with the input section of the device. This is where you plug it to. So you have the blue indicator here to tell you that energy is coming in, that electricity is passing through, coming into the device. That's what this blue indicator is for. When I take, for instance, my inverter and then I plug it here, immediately I plug it, this blue indicator will come on. It's going to show this blue light to indicate and tell me that yes, electricity is already flowing through this device. That is what this blue indicator is here for. Do you understand? Now there's this black pot. Look at this very dark pot here. Let me explain what this does. So now, just like we have different sources of input, different sources of power supply. This power supply, they range in the amounts, let me say they are watts. You understand? They range in watts. Like there's 1,000, there's above, there's below and stuff. So what this black port is here for is for power source, any power source that are going to plug into the device that is from 1,000 watts and below should be plugged into this power source. Let's say for instance now your generator produces about 1,000 watts of electricity or power. You are going to plug it directly into this black port here. This black port you see here. This is where you plug it in. So you understand what I'm trying to say? You plug it inside this black port. 1,000 watts and below should be plugged in here. This black port in here. That is from your power source, the input, your power source, your inverter, national grid, your generator, wherever you are getting your power source from, wherever the power is coming from, you plug it and it's 1,000 watts and below. You plug it, put it into this input, this dark input box here, this box. This is where you're going to put it in, this dark box. So you're going to plug in your power source to. But if you have your power source is above 1,000 watts, which means like any power source you're using, probably your generator, national grid, you're connected to the national grid, or even your inverter that is above 1,000 watts, you should plug into this white port you see here, this white port. So how does this thing work? If you just take your screwdriver, this thing is very easy to install, to be honest, the device. If you just take your screwdriver, for instance now, take your screwdriver, put it in here, there are some screws, if you look closely, there are some screws here, just put in your screwdriver, loosen it a bit, then you put the wire from either the top or the bottom, you understand? But you have to plug in any power source that is 1,000 watts, above 1,000 watts. That is what you have to plug into this white spot here. That's what this does. You have to plug this into this white spot here. That's what it does. So after that, this is for the input section. This blue light indicates. This blue light indicates that power is already coming into the device. This black port is for any power. This black port is for any power supply, any power source that is from 1,000 watts and below. While this white port you see here is from power source that is from 1,000 watts and above. Now you might notice this button here. You can turn it left and right. This is the most interesting part. This is new and our 5,000 watts. I'm going to explain what this does in a minute. So stay tuned. But for me to explain this for you to understand, I need to come to this part of the product first. So hang in there. You need to understand what this switch does. This is a very new latest feature on this device. So for you to understand what is this switch, this Just like you can turn it left, right. Like for you to understand what it does, you first need to understand what this guy here, what this toggle switch here does, before you can understand that. So I will have to come back here. Stay tuned. Let's continue. Now let's move on to the output section of the device. Now just like the input section, this output section also has its own indicator here. This orange color indicator. You understand? So this indicator is going to tell you that the power is coming out of the device. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? It's coming out of the device. When you plug in your power supply into any of this, and then you plug in your appliance that's going to consume the electricity, that is going to the load that's going to consume the electricity. You plug it in for 1000 watts and below, you plug into this black ports. For any appliance that is consuming above 1000 watts, you plug into the white ports. Do you understand that? Let me take it again. It has an indicator. You understand? This indicator is going to show some kind of orange lights like this when you plug in power to it. When you plug in the appliance to consume the electricity, this indicator is going to come on to tell you that the plugged in device is already consuming, is already sucking the electricity that is coming in. That's what this indicator is for. And then this black ports you see here, this black port you see here, they're going to plug in appliance that consume from 1000 watts and below into this black ports. If you have an appliance that consumes above 1000 watts, you have to plug it into the white ports. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Now note, you cannot plug in, don't do this, no matter how it works, don't make this mistake. Don't ever plug in a 1000 watts power supply into these ports, that is from the inputs. You can see the blue indicator here. Don't ever plug in 1000 watts power supply and then expect the outputs. I'm going to plug in 1000 watts, what do I call it? Load. And then you apply that consume 1000 watt load and plug it into the white ports. Don't do that, it's not going to work. You understand? If you're plugging in any device that will consume 1000 watts and below from the inputs, then your appliance is going to consume 1000 watts and below. It should be plugged into these black ports. Do you understand? If you bring electricity, your power source, that's for 1000 watts and below, to this, it should come directly to these black ports. And then your appliance, it also comes directly to these black ports. In other words, in simple English, if you plug your power source into these black ports from the input section, your output section should also plug your device to the black ports of the output section. If you plug your power supply into the white ports in the input section, to consume the electricity, the output, you should plug your appliance to the white ports in the output section. You understand? So, in other words, white to white, black to black. In simple English, do you understand what I'm trying to say? White to white, black to black. You understand? So white from the input section, you plug your appliance to the white of the output section. If you put in 1000 watts and below into the black port here, you're going to take appliance that consume 1000 watts and below into this black port. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to put this in the layman English, layman word, so that everybody will be able to understand very well how to use the appliance. So if you don't understand, just listen to this again. 1000 watts and below is for this black. So if you plug your power supply into these black ports, like your power supply, you plug into these black ports. Just as well as you are plugging your appliance into this black port. So black to black, white to white. In simple English, you understand? Black is for 1000 watts and below, while the white port is for appliances above 1000 watts. That is what this is for. Now, I told you about this toggle switch. This toggle switch is going to help you understand what this other switch here does. You understand? Let me come to that. So to start with, you already know what this device looks like. You must have seen it most of the time. For those of you that haven't seen it, there's a very nice display screen here. As you can see, there's a very nice display screen here. So what this display screen does is that it shows the amount of electricity coming into the device. That is the plugged in power source. The amount of power coming into the device from your power source is going to show at the top here. And then the amount of power that is leaving the device, that is being consumed by your appliance, will also be shown here. You understand? That's what this display is here for. So you can see in real time the amount of energy that's coming in and leaving in. You understand? So this device can help you measure that also. The amount of electricity coming in and the amount of electricity going out will be shown on this display screen. That's what the display screen is for. You understand? Amount of electricity coming in, amount of electricity that's leaving the device. That's what the display screen is for. And then there's also this cool, nice fan here, this cooling fan. What this fan does is to reduce the amount of heat inside of the device when the device begins to heat. When the device gets hot, when it begins to heat up, this fan this fan is to cool it down. That's why you have this nice fan here. Look at it, there's a fan inside of it. You understand? So when you plug it in and then the device gets hot, the sensibility of the fan to cool it down, it's a cooling fan, that's what it does. Now, coming to the main thing, the sweetest feature of this part, of this device, now our latest feature we added to it. First, to understand the latest feature, you first need to understand what this toggle switch does. Alright. So if you've seen our previous videos, you have an idea of what this toggle switch does. As you can see, at the moment it's at the center. The toggle switch it's a three-way switch. It can go up, it can come down to the center, and it can go down. Let me come again. It's a three-way switch. Now it's currently at the down, that's number 3. At the middle, number 1. Then it can go up, that is number 2. So it's a three-way switch. Let me explain what each part of this three-way switch does. Now, when the switch is at the down, it saves. When the switch, this like the toggle switch, as you can see it, when it's at the down like this, it saves 20% of electricity. So, for instance, you put in your inputs, you plug in your power supply, and then you plug in your load. When I say load, I mean your electrical appliances that consume the electricity that's passing through the device. That's what I mean by load. So you plug in your power source here, and then you plug in your load into the output part of the device. So, and then if you then toggle the switch to the down, let me take it back to the middle. If you then toggle it, look at my hand, toggle it to the down, like this. When you toggle it to the down like this, the device is going to save 30% of energy that is being consumed. So 20% of energy that is being consumed by that plugged-in device. That's what this toggle switch is going to do. It's going to save 20% of the energy that is plugged into the device. That's what it does. Now, coming to the top. This top is going to save 30%. The down will save 20%. That is number 3. Take it like this. The middle, when the top switch is at the center, that is number 1. When you take it up, that is number 2. When you bring it down, that is number 3. You understand? The center is number 1. Up is number 2. Then down is number 3. You understand? That's how the switch works. Now I've explained the down part of the switch. That when it's at number 3, it saves the amount of electricity being consumed by 20%. By 20%, that's what it does. It saves the amount of electricity being consumed by 20%. That is what this does. That's when the switch is at the down. That's what it does. Now, let's move on to the top. That is number 2. When the switch is up to the highest, at the highest point, that is the second part of the switch. That is number 2 part of the switch. So what this does is to save the amount of electricity that is being consumed by the load. When I say load, I mean the plugged-in appliance. When the switch, the toggle switch at the top, and that is number 2. It saves the amount of electricity that is being consumed by 30%. You understand? It saves it by 30%. That's what it does. When it's at the top here, it saves it by 30%. At the down, it saves it by 20%. At the top, saves it at 30%. You understand? So you plug in your power supply, you plug in your output, which is your load, or your appliance that consumes the electricity, and then you toggle the switch to the top. It's going to save 30% of electricity. If you toggle it to the down, which is the third part of the switch, it's going to save 20% of electricity. Now, this is the most important part, the center of the switch. At this part, I'm going to explain what this other toggle button here is for. Look at this. This way I'm going to explain what this button is. This is the juiciest part of the whole thing. So, initially, like the previous version of this product, of this energy saver, whenever it's at the center, it's going to save 50% of energy. If you watch our previous video, you will see the center before. In the old version of this 5000 watts, when you put this at the center, it saves 50% of electricity. But now we've improved on that. Come on, let me prepare myself very well before I explain this to you. Alright, so whenever you put it to the center here, guess what this does? It gives you freedom. Then that's the correct word to use. Freedom to control the amount of electricity that is being consumed. Now, beside me here, I have my computer open. Say for instance, I plug in my power supply. I'm giving you a real analogy, like a real example, so you get what I'm trying to say. For instance, I plug in my power supply, say from my inverter, for instance, I plug it directly into my input section of my device, and then I plug in my computer to the output section of my device. Then I toggle the switch to the center. You understand? I toggle the switch, that is this toggle switch. I put it to the center, that's the number 1 part of the switch. Number 1 in the center, I put it in the center. So before initially, like I told you before, whenever this switch is at the center, it saves 50% of electricity. But now, we've changed that. It's also saves 50%, but look at this. This switch here now, you cannot toggle. Let me come again so you get me clearly. This switch, this toggle switch is already at the center. It saves 50%. Initially, in the old version of the product, it saves 50%. But with this new feature, this added feature to the product, this is very, very, very juicy. This is so you pay very good attention so you understand what I'm trying to say. Whenever I put this my toggle switch here at the center, I can control the amount of electricity that is being consumed by the appliance. I was giving an example before. If I plug in my power supply and then I plug in my computer, I have my computer open here. If I plug in my computer to the output of the device and then put the switch to the center, and let's say for instance my computer has 20 volts for instance or 22 volts for instance, I can use this switch. This is first of all already at 50% silver in the center. Note that it's saving the device electricity by 50% at the center. Now I can now toggle the switch. When it toggle like this, to increase, backward to reduce, forward to increase, backward to reduce, forward to increase, backward to reduce. What this does is that it controls the amount of electricity. When this one by default is set to 50%. But I cannot set this thing now. Turn it a bit 20, turn it a bit 40, turn it a bit 50. You understand what I'm trying to say? Let me come again. We gave you the freedom, we gave you our customers the opportunity, the ability to control the amount of electricity that is being saved here. By default, we programmed this to save 50% of electricity. But with this new additional feature, the new feature on our 5,000 watts, you cannot control if you want this thing to consume less than 50%. So for instance, now as I turn it now, it's at the lowest, between the that is even 50%. If I begin to increase it gradually, I'm increasing it 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 when it gets to the highest. That's what this button is here for. Look at it. This button, this nice button. You can just turn it, turn it, turn it. That's what it does. So far, this is the juiciest feature, one of the latest feature on our 5,000 watt energy saver. So those of you that have had it already, if you want to upgrade, just head to our website. Just type in Obairawo engineering on Google. You don't even need to type in the full www. All those ones are stressed. Just type in Obairawo engineering on Google. The first link that comes up, that is our website. You click on it, place your order from there. You need to get one for yourself today. Don't forget, this feature is very juicy. It's for you. Try it out. You will love it. So those that have used this 5,000 watts, like without this latest feature, they know by default this is 50%. Like when the switch is at the center, it saves 50%. But with the addition of this new feature, this new switch here, you cannot control this 50%. You cannot increase or reduce it. You understand? The 50% that is being saved, you cannot increase or reduce it however you like, depending on the plugged-in device. You understand? Depending on the plugged-in device, you cannot reduce or increase it here. That's what the device does. So I hope you love this new feature. It's new, it's the latest on our 5,000 watt energy saver. Do yourself good, check it out. You will need it, you will love it. I promise you that you will love this. So this is on our 5,000 watt energy saver. Don't forget, just like the name energy saver, it saves the cost of electricity that is being consumed by your electrical appliances. You understand? Like I explained, you can watch our previous video, or I explained in this video. You have the input section, then the output section. How do you know the input section? There's going to be a label, a sticker here onto an input section. Also, you will know through this blue light indicator. When you see this blue light indicator, this blue light here, this is the input. For the blue light is the input. Then for the orange, look here, this orange indicator, this is the output. You understand? So that's how you differentiate the input section from the output section. And then don't forget the toggle switch, like I explained, where the latest feature is built in. Whenever it's at the center, it saves 50%. But then you cannot regulate that 50%. Just think in simple layman English. This 50%, you can increase it and reduce it. Let me use that word so you understand. This 50%, when you put the toggle switch at the center, you can reduce the 50%, you can increase the 50%, depending on the appliance that you plug into the device. So that's what this feature does. That's what it does. So I hope you love this new feature. Like I said initially, you can head on to our website, place your order. The device is live on our website. Just go down, type in Obairawo engineering on Google. You understand? Type it in, and then the first website that comes up, you click on it, place your order for this product and get yours. Get one. Don't forget, it's not only for home. You can use it in your office. Can be used for industrial machines. If you check our previous YouTube videos, you see where this device is being used to use with industrial machines. To tell you that this device actually works. You understand? To go to our website, you can check our previous video and see what this device does. You understand? This device is going to save the cost of electricity. That imagine how much you spend on electricity. Just close your eye and buy this thing once. It's not that expensive. Just close your eye, place an order for this, and then see the difference. You understand what I'm trying to say? You know, most people believe that when you are buying lights, you buy 10,000 today, 10,000 next week, 10,000, let me say every 2 weeks for instance. It comes in that one, you're not paying. In fact, let me say they're cheating you by doing that. when you buy something small, you are teaching yourself. But this or this, but when you buy this energy saver, for instance, now, and you buy that 10,000 naira light you usually buy, I promise you, this device will make it last longer. Especially with our new inbuilt feature to control the amount of this 50%. You now reduce and increase it. So check out this device, you will love it. Go to our website, place your order there, and then you will love this product. That is that on our 5,000 watts energy saving device. Alright, it's live on our website. Head on there now and place your order. That is that on this device. Now, we've come to the main part of the video, the most interesting part of the video, the reason why you even came live here today on YouTube. So this part today we're going to be launching our new improved 15,000 watts energy saver. So now this device, this 15,000 watt energy saver, this one is mind blowing. The look is different. In fact, I'll show you in a minute. So this, let me show you like this. Let me show you. You are going to love this. Here it is. Boom. This is what it looks like. 15,000 watts. You can see it's not heavy. Easy to carry. This device is 15,000 watts. It saves your energy, your amount of electricity by. In fact, let's get into it. It's mind blowing. Look at it. Look at what it looks like. It has 2 fans. Nice display. Look at the outputs. Look at, very nice. Look at it. New, improved, nice, beautiful. In fact, I can't get enough words to describe this 15,000 watt energy saver. So this energy saver has our latest feature inbuilt. You understand? This feature to toggle. I'll explain that in detail. But just first of all, then take your time and look very well. Look very well. Look at it. Smooth, nice, sleek. Look at it very well. See. This is our latest 15,000 watts energy saver. This one is fire. The new design, new everything. This is our 5,000 watts. This is how our energy saver looked before. This is 5,000 watts. This is 15,000 watts. Look at them. Look at the difference. 15,000, 5,000. Look at them. Fire. This device is fire. Let me explain what it is. Just give me a minute. Alright. So you start with this device is our latest innovation, latest products, latest in Obairawo as we speak. You understand? So this device cannot just be used just like the 5,000 watts. It can be used in your home, office, for industrial purposes, industrial machines. You can use this device for anything. Remember, 15,000 watts. Look at it on the body there. 15,000 live. 15,000. This is powerful. Alright. So we use a new body, like the design. We changed the design of this product. The design is new, sleek, easy, durable. It's durable. So this new design, you're going to love it. Just look at the way it looks. Very nice, sweet to have, look good and everything. Very, very nice. You understand? That's what the device is. So just like the device has some similar features with our 5,000 watt energy saver, has some features that are separate, like are different from the ones on our 5,000 watt energy saver. I'm going to explain each of them to you so you understand what this 15,000 watt energy saver does. You understand? So just like the name implies, just like the 5,000 watt, it saves electricity. You understand? It saves the cost of electricity that's being used by appliance, everything, whatever it is that you plugged in, be it in industrial machine, your office, home appliance, fridge, whatever it is, this device will help you save the amount of electricity that you consume. Alright, so let's get to the features of the device. Now let's start first, just like the other, let's start with the input section. So previously, before now 5,000 watts energy saver, this is the input section where you have this blue indicator. This is the input section of our 5,000 watts. But our 15,000 watt, this is the input section. As you can see, input is written here. Input. This is the input section of our 15,000 watts energy saver. Alright. So look at the difference very well. In fact, this one Oyinbo style. Just look at it. Look at it. So for this 5,000 watts initially, you have 2 ports. You understand? This white one and this black one, and then you have to loose screw. But this one is swoosh. In fact, it's looking like. Hold on, let me show you what I'm talking about. You know, before I explained to you initially that to plug in your input, your power source, you need to use your screwdriver, losing that stuff and everything to plug in. That is the port on the 5000 watt. But this one, stress free, wahala free. See, just losing. Look at this. Look, just have to do, just put in your wire here, that's all. Look at the cap of this, and then you cover it back. Simple, stress free, no screwdriver needed. You don't need screwdriver, you don't need to lose anything. This device is fire, you understand? So we in fact, when we were building this, we had so many things in mind concerning you guys, our users. We considered the stress of installing everything. We try to reduce the stress, to bring it down to the lowest, to the barest, so that you have to do almost nothing. So losing this, there's no stress in it now. You need to look at it. There's no stress. Just lose it. Anybody can do. You don't need a screwdriver. You don't need to go and call one technician to install or anything like that. Just simple losing it. You attach a wire and then close it. That's what it does. As simple as that. No stress. Stress free. We had this in mind. We considered you, and then we changed this to have this new design. Very smooth and sleek, as you can see. So I'm just coupling it back on. And then for you to differentiate the two different terminals, you have the red for positive and black for negative. Very easy to understand. As you can see, you have this sticker here to tell you that this is the input section of the device. So this is for the input section of the device. This device is mind blowing. Very easy to install, very easy to use. Check it out. Place your order on our website. Come into the output section of the device. On the output, you have the positive terminal, you have the negative terminal. As usual, just like the other part, just like the input, you lose it out. Look, there's a very nice screw here. You put in your wire here, you understand? Then you cover it back. Simple, chic, stress free, no wire inside. Very easy to use and install. The same thing for the negative terminal. You just put your wire in, take the cap, and then you cover it back. Simple, stress free. In fact, you choose. If you have to ask to pick between this, the 5000 watts inputs, like the input section, on how to install it. Between installing this and this, which one is easier? This is easier. Anybody can do this. In fact, the child can do this and install this. So this is our latest design, smooth and sleek. You understand what I'm trying to say? Smooth and sleek. Now, notice this switch. I'm sure some of you that paid attention previously when I was explaining the 5000 watts would have known what this switch does already, but no problem, I'm going to explain it, what it does again. So now come back to this very nice, smooth, sweet, beautiful, sleek interface of this device, this 5000 watts. So look at this. Unlike the 5000 watts, this 15000 watts has two cooling fans and one display screen. What does the display screen do? Just like I explained before, the display screen shows the amount of electricity that is coming into the device and the amount of electricity that is leaving the device. Let me explain better. So on the input section now, this is the input section. I plug in my power source, be it my inverter, be it probably lights from the national grid, or from wherever I get the power source from. You plug it in here, and then you plug in your outputs. This nice display up here is going to show the amount of electricity that's coming in and leaving the device. Like the amount of electricity that's coming from your inputs to your power supply, your power source, the amount it will be displayed here, the amount that's coming in, and then the amount that is leaving. The amount of power that's coming in will show at the top. The amount of electricity that's leaving will show at the down here. That's what the display screen is for. Nice and then good for you to be able to monitor how much is coming in, how much is going in, and see in real time how much electricity this device is saving for you. Do you understand? That's what this display screen is here for. And then we have, you might have noticed these two cooling fans here. So what this does is that this is this is actually a very nice, smooth and sweet feature on our 50,000 energy saver. One of these fans, this first one here, sucks in air, blows air, cool air, while this other one sucks out the air. Let me explain better in simple English. This fan here cools the device. This fan here brings out the hot air inside the device. This one is sucking in clean air. This one, just like the way your AC works. This one sucking clean air, cool air, like to cool down the device. Why is when the device begins to hot? This one sucks in air to cool the device. This one sucks out the hot air. You understand what I'm trying to say? Just like it works like AC, the way AC works, that's how it works. This one sucks in air, this one sucks out, like throws away the air, the hot air that is inside the device. This one brings in air to cool down the device. This one takes out the already hot air. This one takes, this second fan takes it out. That's what it's for. to this device is fire, like I told you. Imagine, we considered everything, we improved on every aspect just to give you the nice and comfortable device you need. We will make it work better, make it work smoothly 24/7 for you. So that's why we added this new design, this new way, programming this way. One of the cooling fan brings in cool air to cool down the device whenever it's hot, while the second fan here, the second cooling fan here, brings out the hot air, from inside of the device, thereby cooling down the device and reduce the amount of heat that is inside. That's what these two fans are for. I hope you understand. This device is wow. To be honest, be frank with yourself, this device is wow. Like everything it does, the new feature and the stuff is just, the device is bam. Let me use that word. The device is bam. Alright, so just like our other previous energy savers, like the 5000 watts and 2000 watts, this 15,000 watts also has a toggle switch. Now it works like almost like our previous energy savers. As you speak now, is at the center. Center is always number 1. Push it down. When you toggle it down, that is number 3. Then we'll take it back up to the highest, that is number 2. So 1 in the center is 1, up is 2. When you bring it down, that is 3. You understand what I'm trying to say? Up is 1, up is 2, down, that is the center, is 1, and then the last part, when it's at the down, that is 3. That's what this toggle switch does. So now, as usual, when the toggle switch is at the top, when you push it to the top, look at it, it's facing up. If you look closely, the toggle switch is facing upward. It's facing upward. When it's at the top here, is the device is saving 30% of electricity. 30% of electricity of the power that is being consumed by the plug-in appliance. The device will save 30% electricity, 30% electricity from the device that's consuming the electricity. While if you bring it down to the last place, that is number 3, it saves 20%. 20% of electricity. That is electricity that, when I say saves 20%, it doesn't say it saves reduces the amount of electricity that is consumed by the outputs, by the load you plug into the device. The load that you plug into the device. The energy saver, when the switch is at this point, will reduce the amount of electricity that is being consumed by 20%. When it's at the down, when you plug the switch to number 3, you reduce it by 20%. When you bring it to the top, it's up here, you reduce the amount of electricity that is being consumed by 30%. That's what it does. So you plug in your power source, say your inverter or from the national grid, whatever you are using, you plug it into the input part of the device, which is here, and then you plug in your load. When I say load, I mean your electrical appliance, whatever it is that you are using, you plug it to the output of the device. So, and then you toggle the switch. You toggle the switch here to, when you toggle it to the top, it saves, look at it, when you toggle it to the top, it saves 30% of electricity. When you bring it to the down, right to the down, number 3, the last part of the switch, it saves what? 20% of electricity. And then coming down to the center, the center has, like I explained in the previous 5000 watts, the center has this feature whereby you can control the amount of electricity that is being consumed by the center. Now, the center by default, like in our old 5000 watts, the center saves 50% of energy. You understand? It saves 50% of the energy that is being consumed by the plugged-in appliance. All this center does. When you put it at number 1 in the center, this toggle switch, put it at number 1 in the center, it saves what? 50% of the electricity that is being consumed. Do you understand? It saves 50% of the electricity that is being consumed. That's what the center does. But with this new feature that's added, you cannot control instead of 50%. Like when you toggle the switch, you're saying 50%. If not to that 50%, you still want to manage that 50%. That's what this switch is here for. You can increase, you can reduce, you can increase, you can reduce based on the plugged-in appliance. You understand? Let me give you this example. I gave this example using the 5000 watts. When I was explaining the 5000 watts, I have my computer on here beside me, and then I plug in my inverter to this energy saver that is through the input section. That my inverter at this point is my power source. I plug it into the input section of the device, and then I plug my computer to the output section of the device. And then I put this switch to the center. Automatically it's going to say 50% of electricity. And say for instance now my computer consumes, let's say, like 20 to 22 volts. That's what my computer is consuming, for instance. I can now use this switch here, this new switch, this new feature, to now manage or reduce the 50% to the amount that is needed at that point in time. So let's say the plug-in device is consuming just, say for instance now, let's say 20 watts, and then the device by default is already in 50% energy saver. Can just use this new switch now to reduce it, toggle it, can turn it, can increase it, can reduce it. Look at this. Can increase, just like I'm doing. You can reduce, increase, reduce. So you can do that choosing this switch. So this is going to reduce and enable you to control the amount of electricity that is being saved here. So if you are saying 50%, you start to reduce the 50%. You can start to make it 40. You can start to make it 20. You can start to make it 15. Any number you try to make it in this 50% part, you use this toggle switch here, this switch to control this. That's what this switch is here for. So this is our latest device, our latest energy saver, 15,000 watts. Fire. This is wonderful. 15,000 watts. So that's what this guy does. This big guy here, that's what he does. This is our latest invention. It's our latest feature to control the amount of electricity that is being consumed, even when it is at this 50%. So imagine what we are doing here. What we did here is that we are giving, in fact, just as if we took the power and gave to you, our users, the users of our products. You took the power and gave to you, so you can control the device exactly how you want it. You understand? So at this point, we are not setting the default setting for you. You be able to decide. If I put my energy saver, this 15,000 watts or 50% energy saver, I can reduce it. I just say, okay, I want to use just MC 15 watts. I can reduce it. If I want to use 20 watts, I can reduce and increase. If I want to use 50, if I want to use 45, I can now reduce. So we gave you the freedom. We gave you the freedom to control how you want to, the amount of electricity you want to give to the plugged-in device at that point. You understand what I'm trying to say? So this device is fire. To get yours, as you can see, it's nice and beautiful. To get yours, just go to Google and type in Obairawo engineering. Just go to Google, type in Obairawo engineering on Google, and then the first link that comes up, you click on it. That is our website. Search for this device, place your order there, and I promise you, you will love it. You will love it. And then when you use it, do well. You share to your neighbor. That's one between us. Where your next door neighbor, talk to him, tell him that after using the product, at least if something works for you, it saves you money. That's this 50,000 watts. It's not a normal thing for you to share to your family, share to your brother, share to your friends. Tell them when you have this device in your house, it's going to help you reduce the amount of electricity that your home appliances or whatever appliance that plugged in will consume. To help you save the energy by up to 50%. You understand? So share it to your neighbor, alert your neighbor, tell them anybody that's passing through electricity issue, be it in your company, where you work, your friend's company, in your home, your friend's home, wherever, call your brother. Just anybody that's having an electricity problem, wherever you are, we deliver worldwide, wherever you are. Just head out to our website, type in, to get to our website, just open your Google console, type in Obairawo engineering on Google. When you type in that, the first website that comes up, that is our website. So place your order there. You can also find our phone number there, dial the number to call our customer care line and then talk to us directly if that's what you want. You can place your order there. The device is live on our website now. You can head on there to check for the device. You understand? So place your order there. You're going to love it. I promise you. This is our latest invention, the smoothest, sweetest, slickest device we have so far on the energy saver. 15,000 watts. Wow. So if your problem was that before, maybe probably 5,000 watts was too small for you and you're wondering, this 5,000 watts is small, it's not enough for what I want to use it for, stuff like that. We now have the 15,000 watts. So this device is for you. If your 5,000 watts, if 5,000 watts is too small for you, you're wondering, if I will buy 1, 2, 3, that one will be. Now you have 15,000 watts in one device, sleek, compact, easy to carry. In fact, look at the 15. If you've seen our very old previous 5,000 watts, one person cannot easily carry it. Then we improved to this. See, very easy to carry in my hand. Those of you that have used it, you know what I'm talking about. The 15,000 watts, a baby can carry it. Light, easy to carry, works like speed, loss. In fact, I don't know the right word to use to explain it. Only you, when you use and witness, then you tell your neighbor. That's the only thing I have to tell you. So this device is wonderful, it's fire. If you have any question, we are live now. Just put it down in the comment section. I'm live. My computer is open here. I'm seeing your chat. Just put in your question or whatever it is you have to say, and I will give you an answer live here right now. For those of you that want to check out the product, head on to our website. Just go to www.obairawoengineering.com or just type in Obairawo engineering on Google, and then the first thing that comes up, that's our website. Click on it and then head on. You also do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, and turn on the notification. The thing I say you should hit this on, so that when we have juicy products like this I want to announce to you, you'll be the first person to know before other people start having it in their houses. So not be as if you didn't hear on time. That's where were you, me, or that kind of thing. You won't hear that we release another product. So turn on, hit subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn on the notification bell to get alert notification that we release new products or when we post up a new video. So you know when we release another new juicy feature. You don't know the next thing we release. How it's going to help you, what's going to do for you. So hit the notification bell and also like the video. It's going to help our algorithm, help the algorithm to boost us up a bit. So like the video, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. If you have any questions, you can dial our customer care number on our website. To get to our website, just type in Obairawo Engineering on Google. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Simple as that. So that is that on that. 15,000 watts energy saver. Latest device, latest invention at Obairawo Engineering Company Limited. Just go there to our website, Obairawo Engineering, place your order. And let your neighbor, you need it. You need it for your company, for industrial machine. Whatever the device is, there's no maybe to work for this. No, whatever it is, plug it here. This device is going to carry whatever it is that you plug in. So just whatever kind of device it is, plug it in here, and then you will enjoy it. I promise you that you will enjoy it. So just go on to our website as I told you. Head on to our website, type in, just simply open Google, type Obairawo Engineering on Google. The first thing that comes up, click on it. That is our website. Search for the product. In the search bar on our website, just type in 15,000 watts. Just type in 15,000 there in the search bar on our website. Then this product is going to come up. So do well to place your order, and you will love this product. So that is that from us today for Obairawo Life Engineering Company. In our studio today, we brought you this 5,000 watts, our latest device. So do well, check it out and share to your neighbor. Like the video, like I said, subscribe and turn on the notification bell to get alerted whenever we release another new stunning device. In fact, no, don't be the last person to hear. So just turn on your notification like that on our YouTube channel. Turn on your notification so you get the alert. You get notified that we release another new product or another new feature. That is that from us today. Head on to our website and place your order from there. That is that from us today. So I'll be ending the live stream here. If you have any questions, you can just type in under the video. We will answer you, or you dial our customer care line and you find the number on our website. Dial it and we'll answer you today. So that is that. Look at the device. Let me show you again one last time so you catch a very sneak peek. Look at it. Smooth, sleek, wonderful design. You don't want to have this in your house. 15,000 watt energy saver. Try it. When you give it a try, you will see. And when it works for you, call your neighbor, convince your brother, tell your brother to buy it. Everybody save yourself, save electricity. In fact, the country is not here these days. When you know you can save money to cut money on electricity, why not just buy this device once and enjoy for long? Enjoy it for a lifetime. Buy it once, enjoy it for a lifetime. Reduce the amount of electricity that is being consumed by your appliances. That's what the device does. So that is that from us today. We'll see you next time. Have a good day. Don't forget, any question you have, type it in the comment section and we'll give you an answer. Head on to our website to place your order today. Bye. See you next time. Have a good day.